Hello, today we are going to talk about the parts of a concept paper for a project. When we say concept paper, it provides an overview of the project, what the project is all about, reasons for conducting the project, and how it will be carried out. It also helps funding agencies eliminate proposals that are likely to be disapproved. Hence, it helps save time and effort for both the proponents and the funding agencies. Today's lesson includes the parts of a concept paper for a project and the guidelines in writing a concept paper. The first part of the concept paper for a project is the cover page. It includes the title of the project, name of proponents and their affiliations, addresses, contact numbers, and email addresses of the proponents, the head of the agency and his or her contact information, and lastly, the date of submission. So for your page 1, we have the cover page, and we have this sample. You write the title of the project and then name of the proponent. Below the name, you write the word proponent in open and close parentheses, and next would be the company or the agency where the proponent is connected. So, if you are a student, you can use the name of your school, but if you are connected with a certain company, you use the name of your company. You also include your contact information and your email address. Next would be the name of your head, and then its position, contact number, and also email address. And lastly, you have to write the date of your submission. The second part of the concept paper for a project is the introduction. It states the mission of the agency that the proponents represent and align it to the funding agency's mission. It also states the information about the funding agency to show that you understand its mission. So this is your page 2, and we have the sample details that can be included in your introduction. In your first paragraph, we have to state the mission of the agency that the proponent represents and align it to the funding agency. State when the proponent's agency was established and its major accomplishments. States the information about the funding agency to show that you understand its mission. You also present and describe the partner agency and why it is qualified as such. You also provide reasons why the funding agency should support the project. The third part is the rationale or background. It states the gap in knowledge to be addressed by the project. It states the problems to be solved and states the project's significance. For page 3, we have our rationale or background. So below we have the sample details that can be included in this page. So, first paragraph discuss the problem at hand by providing the background of the problem. Present current situations related to the problem. You can start by providing worldwide data, and then you provide also the situation in our country down to your barangay or school, if ever the problem you're trying to solve was observed in school. For your second paragraph, support this with statistical data by browsing from the internet or from other related references. And for your third paragraph, present the proposed solution to the problem. State the title of the project and describe it briefly. The next part is the project description. It states the goals and objectives of the project. It presents the methodology, sometimes termed as action plan, your project activities, or approach. This also presents the timeline expressed in months and year. It also states the benefits or anticipated outcomes. It also states how success of outcomes will be evaluated. Let's see sample templates which you can use in writing the project description. So for your page 4, your project description, this is how you can write your introductory paragraph. The project is entitled blank. You state your title. Its goal is to blank. It will be done through. To implement the project, the proponents shall follow a timeline or work plan. So this is now our sample template for our work plan. First column, we have the activity. So you write here the activity, and then the objective, the strategies or the procedure you follow in undertaking the said activity that you have stated in the first column. Who are the persons involved in this activity? The materials needed, the time frame, and the expected outcome. This work plan allows you to plan the activities that you are going to undertake in accomplishing the project. It also helps you identify the needed personnel, the needed materials, and how much time do you need in accomplishing or completing the said project. For your page 4, still under project description, we have the timeline. So we have here the first column, we have the activity, and then the next is the month and year. So here you identify the activity and the target month where you will be accomplishing the said activity. The fifth part of our concept paper is the project needs and cost. It outlines the main budget, include the item description and amount. It explains or justifies how the budget will be used, and it provides also a list of personnel or equipment needed for the project. For your page 5, we have the project needs and cost, and we have here the personnel needed. So we have here the template, and it has 2 columns. For the first column, we have the personnel, and then the next column will be the responsibility. So here you're going to state the responsibilities or tasks of each personnel. To continue your project needs and cost, you can write this template of your expenses still on page 5. So in the first column, we have to indicate the item. The next column would be the quantity, description of this item, the price per unit or price for every one piece of this item, and then the amount. Below, of course, you're going to write the total amount of all the items indicated in the template. So we are done. So let's have the recap. What are again the parts of a concept paper for a project? We have the cover page. We have the introduction, the rationale, the project description, the project needs and cost, and the reference. I hope this video can help you in writing your own concept paper for a project. Happy working! For our reference, we have English for academic and professional purposes for senior high school by JCS